When we lose someone we love, the mind registers it as more than sadness. It feels like pain, real, physical pain. In 2003, psychologists Naomi Eisenberger and her team at UCLA discovered that the brain's dorsal anterior cingulate cortex, the region linked to physical pain, also activates when we experience rejection or separation. In other words, heartbreak and a bruise light up the same neural circuits. So when you say your heart hurts, you're not being dramatic. Your brain is literally protecting you from a wound it cannot see. But pain alone doesn't explain longing. Love isn't just emotion, it's chemistry. In 2005, Helen Fisher and her colleagues scanned the brains of people deeply in love. They found that when we think about someone we adore, our brain floods with dopamine, the same chemical released when we win, eat chocolate, or take addictive drugs. The ventral tegmental area and caudate nucleus light up our brain's reward centers. So when love ends, it's not just a breakup, it's withdrawal. The mind keeps asking for just one more memory, not because it wants the person back, but because it's craving the chemical rush that once came with them. There's something else our minds struggle with: uncertainty. Sometimes the people who touch us most are the ones who were unpredictable, loving one day, distant the next. Psychologists Donald Dutton and Susan Painter called this the power of intermittent reinforcement. In their 1993 study, they found that when affection and rejection alternate, our attachment intensifies. It's the same principle that makes slot machines addictive. Our brains love patterns, especially uncertain ones. And so, even when someone was meant to leave, the unpredictability of their presence makes them unforgettable. How deeply we miss someone often depends on how we learn to love in the first place. According to attachment theory, developed and expanded by researchers like Jeff Simpson in 2017, our early relationships form invisible patterns that shape how we connect and cope. If you learned that love must be earned, you might chase connection harder. If you learned that love disappears when you show emotion, you might pull away when it finally arrives. Both types can end up missing what they had, not because it was perfect, but because it mirrors a story written long ago in their nervous system. After someone leaves, memory becomes an artist. It paints with soft edges, choosing golden tones over truth. Cognitive scientists call this rosy retrospection, our mind's tendency to remember the best and blur the rest. We recall laughter, not arguments, warmth, not confusion. It's not deception, it's protection. Your brain edits your story to make it livable. It lets you carry tenderness without breaking under its weight. But even when your thoughts move on, your body sometimes doesn't. In 2011, Ethan Kross and his colleagues found that recalling rejection activates the same brain regions that process physical warmth and touch. It's why a familiar song or scent can suddenly make your chest tighten. Your body is reliving comfort and loss all at once. The body is honest. It remembers what the mind tries to tidy away. If we look closely, we realize something subtle. We don't always miss the person themselves. We miss the version of ourselves we became with them, the one who felt seen, desired, alive, the one who believed that connection could rewrite old loneliness. When they leave, that version of us goes quiet too, and sometimes that's what hurts most. But understanding this doesn't make the memories disappear. It makes them kinder. When you name what's happening, dopamine, attachment, memory bias, you turn confusion into clarity. You learn that missing someone isn't weakness. It's simply the echo of connection still vibrating inside your nervous system. Some people aren't meant to stay, not because they were wrong, but because they were lessons written in human form. They arrived to show us a mirror, to awaken something, to teach us how deeply we can feel. When they leave, that version of us goes quiet too, and sometimes that's what hurts most. But these people who weren't meant to stay still leave us better than they found us. And someday, when new faces appear, you'll realize the space they left behind became the room you needed to grow.